Many of your clients, I know, they subscribe for Litewater. It's so easy. I personally subscribed for Litewater in bottles, and I also subscribed to your second product, Hydrogen. Hydrogen actually in just pills, right? I like to do this Litewater with hydrogen before or after exercising.
Yeah, so do I. I think it makes exercise easier. So I think when we have this surplus of energy, well, children always have a surplus of energy, and we also have in that surplus we find safety. So if we have a surplus of energy and that makes us feel safe, then we feel like we can do anything.
As I know, you have a test which identifies the level of deuterium in our body. So give me some examples. How long the person should drink water and how often, how many liters per day and per week, per month, so they have this result of deuterium depletion in the body. And maybe we can explain how they can measure. Because biohackers, they like to measure and see some results.
They like to quantify their results.
Yes, yes.
We provide a simple saliva test. You could do it as a baseline, find out where deuterium is, then you start deuterium depletion, and then you do it in 3 months and see how depleted you got. Or you can guess, if you want to save the money, you can actually guess, make a good educated guess on what your starting level is based on where you live, the water that you drink. And most people are somewhere between 148 and 154. But anything over 150 and you really have a metabolic issue. So you basically, you could just test it and you can see how well your strategy is working for you. Now, what is that strategy? Well, a typical strategy is drinking somewhere between half a liter to 1 liter of DDW per day, 10 parts per million. Your goal is lower deuterium in the body. So you're only going to lower it a certain amount per day. So it's really about consistency. And most people, especially that are watching this, should really ask themselves, am I drinking too much water? Because that's a problem too. Overhydrating yourself leads to dehydration.
Oh, interesting. First time I hear about this. Explain, please. It's interesting. So,
well, the water that you drink, if it's not deuterium depleted, it's bulk water. Your body keeps it at arm's length, right? None of that water makes it into the cells where energy is made. Our body makes its own water for that because it wants it to be super pure. So the water that we drink just gets used for other things because there's so many reactions with water in the body. I mean, we recycle thousands of gallons per day of water that goes into reaction, out of reaction. I think like 9,000 gallons of water inside of one human body gets constantly recycled in metabolic process and other chemical and biological reactions. So
good suggestion to start for our followers would be just drink a few bottles of deuterium-depleted water, Litewater.
Start with half to 1 liter a day.
Half to 1 liter per day. And the most important to do it consistently. Our followers, they can purchase Litewater with the promo code Ultimate Wellness at a special discount. Yeah, so they can start drinking water.